So let's do a walkthrough on a little bit more of a challenging task. This particular project that I have open is an Instagram social media composition, and the data file is already made. The challenge, I'll run through as you can see in the file, as we do a preview, it has a quote, it has the author of the quote, and it's just a simple graphic. That graphic consists of an overlay, some lines, and then the particular variables that are going to be put in. But if we look at the timeline, then you can see what goes into this. There is the graphic box, which is this one, and we've got then a photo. So how are we going to control photos via the script? And the workaround is this. I have a file folder of photos which I have taken and made them into a composition of their own. Remove them down to 1 frame in width, and then by selecting them all through animation, keyframe assistant, sequence layers. And of course you need to do that in the order that you prefer to have them. And then I have 2 further columns in this data. One is called photo and one is called color. Because in the color, I have hex numbers of colors that are listed that are going to be inserted into this text. And that's why I actually have them behind the photos. If I bring them in front, then you see that there is just a photo number 7, and the hex, which causes now an error. But that is a number here. I'll take them back. And the error is gone. Because these particular compositions look for them with an index number. I've made them into the photo number. The photo comp itself is done with a time remap onto the composition, removing the last keyframe. And in this now, then I've got this expression, which is part of the bonus when you purchase the script. And by placing it on the comp, it will automatically tell it that a variable n is the math.floor, and the parse interpreter integer, we're going to make a text file into a number, and the layer that we're looking for is the index +1. That's why I have the photo layer directly behind the composition. It's not only covered, but secondly, it will access it easily, even if the numbers, if it's changed to a different name. If we would call it hex or a color, then it would still find it. It takes that text and makes that variable into n, and then it says the frame to time. That variable will access a different photo each time. So since I've already got the quote set up and the Let's set up the Instagram and the CG there, so we could render. But what I would want to do is I want to go back now to the beginning of it at entry 1 of 24. The quotes that I've used again and again just for this sample. And now if I go through them, you'll see it the same exact composition, but now the color of the graphic will change, as well as the photo. So process it again, and on the fly it's going to be unique each and every time. So instead of rendering them, let's just duplicate the comps. Now within our project, our batch is listed as the 1st of December 21, 12:33, and all 24 are separate comps that are listed, and it just happened that fast. So that is my workaround for including photos and keeping them unique. And the the precomp actually draws it from this file, and from there it tells it the main comp is to look for the layer to access it, and then will automatically update that. So that is how I do that workaround to keep the colors just changing, so it's different and unique every time. Another workaround. So I just think that it's so helpful to have something that's fully automated, handled by the spreadsheet, put them in, and it automates the process considerably. There's your overview. Have a great day.